What's up guys, today we're playing FX7, and today we're looking at the pet system. Pets have a ton of benefits, but they shouldn't hinder you at all while you're playing. By day 100 or so, you should have enough materials to make all 3-star pets and start to break into that 4-star. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to look at this evolution system and see how many materials it takes to make a 5-star pet. 5-star is the highest level pet, and I hope this video helps you to narrow down your focus as you begin developing your pet squad. For those of you new to the pet system, pets give us an amazing reward as we take them into battle. Once we go in and select a pet, we have different pets with different skills. We have a side story pet here, we also have a hunt pet, we have a spirit altar pet, and brand new to the system is a rift pet after you beat the episode number 4 and start to go into episode 5 and challenge the rift. Now, once you select a pet, you'll see a settings button here. The settings allows you to change different things, including whether or not you want to charge, doing your background or auto battles, and how many you want to do. I typically leave this at the maximum amount, and for a 3-star, that's going to be 15. For a 4-star, you'll see 20 here, and for a 5-star, you're going to see 30. Coming into our pet house, we do see an information button right up here at the top, and clicking on that and clicking skill, this is going to show us all of the different kinds of skills that are available for our pets. Now the lobby pet, which we haven't talked about quite yet, has a bunch of different skills. With the changes they've made to Stigma, I think the best skills here are going to be Hero Level Up XP, Equipment Enhance XP, and Gold from selling equipment. That is going to be a little bit different than what you might have, and so kind of transition as you go into your 5-star pet to include these 3. When we go to the battle pets, most of them have only 3 different types of skills and 3 different slots that you can use. So for the side story pet, we see 3 here. For the spirit altar pet, we also see 3. Now in the hunt pet, we see 4 different ones. We have double crafting, additional piece of equipment, a lesser charm, and reforged materials. In my opinion, I think double crafting materials, an extra piece of equipment, and lesser charms is the best. Because they introduce now expeditions, I don't have quite as much a problem getting reforged materials as we once did, and so I take the top 3. Going down into the rift, this is going to be pretty much the same. We're going to get an additional piece of equipment, a lesser charm, and then double rift energy I think are the best. Coming back into the pet house, we're going to go to the adoption screen. Now, every day you get 1 free adoption. I've already used it. Each one of these tickets is 100,000 gold to make sure that you use that free adoption every single day. When you come in and click adopt, you get a random selection of pets and a random selection of skills. Any pet that's not S-class, we can go ahead and auto select and then just release them. Now, when you do that, you're going to get a little bit of gold and you're going to get some of these crystals of memories. This is an upgrade to the old system where we had to have physical pets to use to upgrade or to level up our pets. Now we no longer have to do that. Now we have this currency, Crystal Memories, which is a very good upgrade. We also see that if we go into the pet shop and come down into your normal food here, we have the chance to buy food. When we come and use that food for our pet, let's go ahead and use it on this pet right here. 1 crystal is going to give us 200. 1 pet food is going to give us 400. So every one of these pet foods is going to save you 2 crystals or 200,000 gold, which is very good. You can only buy 3 per week, so I recommend going in and buying 3 every single week, and that's going to help you to really lower that gap that you need to make new pets. Let's go ahead and write down what we have. We have 394 crystals here. And then we have 65 million gold. So it's 65, 888, 4, 3, and 2. And we're going to see both in gold and crystals how many it takes to level up these pets, which is very important. But before we do that, let's go ahead and we're going to summon all the rest of these. Very nice. We got a hero level up XP here. And then we have 4 more that we're going to go ahead and adopt. Now, the reason I went ahead and adopted all of those is because even though we have the pet crystals, you still need to have a physical pet to use to be able to evolve that kind of pet, right? Very good. So let's go in and we're going to see what it takes to make a 5-star pet. Ideally, what I would want to do is come in and make a hunt pet first. Because I already have a 3-star pet, first we're going to make a 3-star, see what that costs, and then double it because I already have one here. So let's go down into our hunt pets, reforge materials, one additional piece of equipment. Let's go with one additional piece of equipment. This guy right here. So we start with one pet. We also are going to auto select. So we have 4 plus 2 is 6 crystals, and it costs 20,000 gold. Now, when we come in and synthesize this pet, this one's locked. We're going to synthesize, and then we're going to select another type of battle pet. Now, I want to keep this skill, so I'm going to select the skill to inherit. And if you don't select an appearance, it's going to pick one of these 2 things. Also, I should note that if you don't select a skill, like let's say there's 2 skills that you don't need, it's going to give you a random skill. So I always start when I have an S level skill and then select it to inherit. You can come down and select whether you want to add one or not to take this to 100%. Usually with the 1-star pets, I just go ahead and roll the dice. All right, and there we go. Now let's go to this 2-star pet, and we have to level him up. That's going to be 12 more to get to 2 stars and 48,000 gold. Now to synthesize this pet, we need to have another 2-star pet. So we're going to have to go in and pull another pet down. Now this can be really any pet that you want. Let's go ahead and use this guy here. And I'm just going to select to level him up. And we see we get 2 random skills. They can be anything from D all the way to S, so sometimes you do get lucky here. Now that we have the pet that we want maximum level, we have to bring in the old pet here. Let's go ahead and select this, and we can select our hunt. Now what I am going to do is I am going to do max here, 100% chance. I think that's much better than the 60%. I don't want to keep rolling the dice because then you waste a lot of these tickets, and the tickets are very expensive. Now granted that you get a lot of tickets when you're doing your guild boss, but that's not the only place you're going to get tickets. You're probably going to be buying some. I think I bought somewhere around about 100 to 150 tickets to do this video. Okay, there we go. And let's see where that brought us. So we started with that 396. Now we have 367. We also started with 65 million gold, 65,888,432. And that brought us down to 65,756,432. So we have to make sure that we add that into our amount because we already had a 3-star pet when we started. Now let's go ahead and we are going to take this pet up to 4-star. Now as you can see, when we have a 3-star pet, we can only have 2 possible skills. So you want to have each one of your 3-star pets with a skill, with an S rank skill. That way that you can go into your 4-star with 2 skills. Now when we go into 5-star, then that's where we're going to bring that 3rd S level skill in. So here we go, we have to level up, then we're going to go ahead and synthesize. Let's go ahead, we're going to take our dragon friend, pick the 2 skills that we want to keep, and both of these are going to be hunt. You want to have a pet that specializes in a specific area. So you want to have one pet dedicated to hunt, one for spirit altar, one for rift, and then also another pet that you're going to dedicate for side story. And then it takes 40 now, 40 for 100% chance, and only 30,000 gold. Let's go ahead and go. Now what we should also see here is we should see the affinity that carries over. It doesn't tell us what the affinity is, it just shows the max affinity, but we should have the affinity carry over once we level up this pet. Very nice. And there is our affinity. So don't be afraid every day to select that play button. because as you level up your affinity, it takes a long time. That's going to increase the percentage that you have with these different kinds of skills down here at the bottom. Let's go now and find the next pet that we're going to have for Hunt. I have a Reforge pet. You don't have to select the Reforge pet. Instead, you can do a different kind of pet. So this one is going to be a additional piece of equipment, one additional charm, and then Reforge materials right here. If you'd rather have double crafting materials, which I think is best, then you can select that one. But Reforge materials, also very good. And so don't be afraid to use either or depending on your style. Let's go ahead and we're going to unlock this guy and start to level him up. Here we go now with our next pet. This one's going to be a 4-star pet at a 40 increased chance here. Very nice. Now we're going to take that 4-star pet all the way to 5-star. Now there is a new button here called Change Appearance, which is very good. This is something I didn't have before. You had to level up a pet all brand new to change your appearance, but now you don't have to. So you can level up with any one of these. I'm going to keep my little dragon friend here. I think the dragon would be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to level him up. That's going to take 29 more and then synthesize. Now we're going to select the appearance, and then we're going to select all the different skills that we want. It's going to take 200. 200. Oh my goodness, look at that. Almost there, not quite. I need to have 6 more. 6 more. Let's go back and release 6 more pets here. That is a ton. A ton to make a 5-star pet, man. Crazy, crazy. Let's go in. We're going to do it. We're going to select all the ones we want with a 100% chance now. There we go. There is our 5-star pet. So let's go now and talk about what it costs to actually make this guy. It was very intensive. Didn't take us that long because we've been saving up, but very, very expensive to make a 5-star pet to get those extra bit of percent and also those extra auto battles. Now that we've made our 5-star pet, let's go over the total cost for making it. We started with 380 pet crystals. We also had 24 summons. Now what I had to do is buy 3 pet food and an additional 50 summons, and that brings us up to 436. Now we started with a 3-star pet, so adding 18 more, the total amount for making a 5-star pet from scratch, 454 crystals or pet summons. That is insane. We also have a gold cost here. We started with 65,888,432. I had to spend an additional 5 million gold. But the total overall cost for upgrading and evolving the pets was only 764,000, not including that 5 million, which isn't too bad. All in all, it cost me 5.764 million to do everything we had to do today for our video and come in at a maximum 5-star pet for our hunts. Now don't forget as well that when you come in and click play, you can do this once per day. You can do it to each one of your individual pets as well. Every day you can come in and click them all individually, which I've already done a few here. And this one I'm not able to do, but you can use a total of the 4 times or 5 times 50, 250 per day to come in and level up your skills. This is very important because it does take a long time to level up all these skills, and as you go and start to evolve, that affinity will also transfer over. This is going to be a long game, right? We want to try and get to 3-star pets, then go into 4-star pets, and then eventually going into 5-star. You don't really need to go into 5-star, so that's going to be something that you do as you get a ton of these free pet tickets, but don't spend a bunch of gold trying to get there on purpose. As soon as you have all 4-star pets, that's good enough, and then you can build up over time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. give me a like so other people just like you can find it as well. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.